Hey guys, it's Ryan. I'm out here today in an area that I've never been to before. It's not like one of the easily accessible spots that I have out here, so I don't come here very much. But I got to thinking about it and decided I needed to come check this place out. And I'm glad I did because I've found some interesting things up here. Before I started recording, there was something fell behind me. It sounds like it was about 50 to 75 yards back or so, up the hill that way. I don't know what it was. It's a really windy day today, so I'm not going to rule that out, but whatever it was that fell was big. It sounded very large, so I don't know. But I want to show you guys this stuff right here. Okay, I found this area. And just hearing something. I think maybe a jet. Anyway, let me show you guys this spot. Let me get back here. Okay, you can see right here it's very cleared out. Okay, and my first tip-offs were these limbs right here, leaned up, and there's another one right over here, right there. You can see leaned up on that, and got a tree bend right there, and there's some other things I'm probably overlooking at the moment, but over here is what really interested me. We've got a big limb right here, you can see, and it's kind of strung up through there. Now, you know, wind could blow that down. It's possible. There's this also hanging there. It's a forked limb, and it's going up in there and up through there. Now, I mean, that could have fallen there too, but given all this other stuff, I don't think it did. We've got, you know, a stick placement there. You can see it's leaned right over that. And we go past this, and here's some more real clear spot right here. Really cleared out area with trees, small trees right here. And you've got this thing right here. This kind of looks like an X to me. Get back through here. Yeah, this is okay. Okay. Now, there's a big old piece of bark laying there. Okay, right here you can see how this stick right here is crossing this one right here, and it's doing it kind of lower down, and right here at the bottom of this, look at that. Right there we've got stuff piled right in the middle of that. And you've got two sticks crossing that look like an X right there also. So, you know, stuff can fall that way, but okay, we've got stuff incorporated all through this, and this is what causes me to believe that it wasn't just natural deadfall and things like that. Is you've got a tree bend right here, right with it, and we've got stuff stuffed underneath it all through there, and then you've got this stuff right here, that little, what looks like an X right there, among a lot of other miscellaneous twigs and things. So This is a pretty little cleared out spot right here too. All these areas, you know, I know that these are the Sasquatch's areas. I'm standing right in it, and they know I'm here. There's no question that they know I'm here. And you see right here we've got this stick leaned up across like these vines right here. I mean, that could have fallen that way. I'm not gonna ever rule that out as a possibility, but I often rule it out as a probability. Anyway, got this right here. This is a really big log right here, leaned up on that tree. That's pretty interesting. If it fell that way, it fell perfectly. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's get over here. Look at all this other stuff. Tree bend there. And we've got, oh man, there's all kinds of stuff over here. Look at all that. Looks like just random structures right here. Yeah, look at this. We've got that leaned up right there, right where this big tree has been around. Right there. And, you know, I find more and more of these sideways bends these days. It's kind of interesting. I haven't found them until fairly recently. You know, within the last several months I've been finding these, but before I didn't find too many of those. It was always vertical bends, and I think that's meant to be bent. It's anchored right there with that. So that's pretty interesting too. We've got a tree leaned up right here. Let me get through here. And we've got that too. Going right through the fork of that tree. And right there, there's a big tree that's down. And you can see it's kind of suspended up there like that. So that's pretty interesting too. Now this goes back a long way, and if you continued on that way for a good little ways, it would take you over to one of the creeks that's nearby. I'm gonna head over this way, so it looks like there's some more stuff over here. There's a big tree bend right there, and you can see a clear path, very clear right through there. So this is definitely somewhere they go. Oh yeah, something's been through here too. And there's a little bit of coverage right here. You can see all this. And it looks like the ground kind of dips down a little bit right there underneath it. Or something might have been sitting for a while, or who knows. There's stuff right there, tree bend. A little stick leaned up on it. Two more tree bends over there. I'll get around there in a second. I want to see this. This is neat. Look at that. This is bent going through the fork of this tree right here, all the way down. I definitely just heard some sticks popping over there, the direction the camera's pointed. I mean, they know I'm here. You know, there's no doubt in my mind. They know I'm here. I'm not worried about it at all, but you know, it's just, that's a neat bend right there. So, no, it's not going through that one. But I mean, look at all these. You've got the, I heard something over there just now. I don't know what that was. It's a lot of tree bends back here. There's a big mound, there's a couple big mounds of dirt piled up right here too. You can kind of see it. There's up at the ground. And there's a ditch right there. And you know, I've noticed a pattern with the ditches. Like they always build things or have structures and shelters and stuff like that near these ditches. I'm sure it's for concealment, I'm sure. But it's interesting because the majority of all of them that I see are near a ditch or some kind of little dugout spot in the ground like that. Now, there's a tree bend over there, and this is just a big cleared out area right here. Really big cleared area. What this is up here. Seeing more and more stuff. Stick leaned up right there. And you can see this is a path right here that I'm walking on. There's a lot of stuff leaned up right there too. This is interesting. It's almost like this is making a barrier of some kind. These trees like that. I don't know. I'll go back this way a little ways. Let's see what's back here. Stuff right there. It's piled up there. It's really interesting back through here. There's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing in big cleared out areas too. We got this right here. Going straight through that. Oh no. I think I can see a pathway going up through there too. I don't know. Anyway, I've been leaving my recorders out here lately because I've been hearing a lot of vocalizations. And the other night, I didn't have one out at the time, and I wish I had, because I heard something that was, I mean, directly in my yard, and it was really weird. Look at that. And that looks like a foot did that. I haven't walked over here either. That looks like a little print right there. You can even see the shape where the foot was. There's the heel right there, and then you see the way it's shaped right here, all the way down there. Now, I find a lot of prints that are about that size, and that's usually the most typical size that I find. There's another one right here. You can see the indentation in the ground right there, and looks like something right there too. Now, I can see a path where something could have come up right through there. It's interesting. It's going back toward the area where I began recording. Alright, a lot of stuff back here. Whole bunch of stuff. Another mark in the ground right there. Something over here. Something's been over here. Looks like recently too. Man. A lot of stuff over here. Okay. And all that back there. I think I'm gonna have to save that for another time, because I've been out here a while, and I didn't really see a whole lot of stuff until I came across what I just showed you guys. That tree bend right there. Thing is really bent. So, major arch in that. So, of course, you've got stuff right there. The fork of that little tree. That's a given, pretty much, anytime you're around their areas, you can find a lot of that stuff. That's something I have come to expect to see. This is the back side of the tree. Now look at that. I mean, stuff doesn't fall like that, you know. It just doesn't. And that leaned up on that. Yeah. Stuff does not just fall like that. Like this branch, this pine branch right here, wouldn't just fall there and hang there until something else fell on it to keep it there. That just wouldn't happen. hearing something, that's why I got real quiet. Sounded like something walking over that way. And even though a lot of the foliage is gone, it's still pretty dense. It's hard to see through all these little sticks and stuff in the way. Right in the direction the camera's pointing, though, is where I was hearing the steps. They were real gradual. And they stopped as soon as I drew my attention over there. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to where I started, and I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna ask them if they'll do something to let me know that they're here. I know they are. Look at that. What is that anchored under? I've never seen one anchored underneath a root before. That's a first. Look at that. It's really neat. Always something interesting when you find a place like this. Always be something you didn't expect to see. And it's so noisy out here today. I mean, they could be moving around and they could easily mask the sounds that they're making. I don't know. It's kind of neat. All right. I'm gonna see if they'll do something to let me know they're here. Hey guys, it's Ryan. I just want to know that you're around. You could do something to let us know that you're here. I'd appreciate it. It's so bright today. Okay, well. I just noticed this on the ground. And I don't know if those fell that way or what, but sure looks like an X to me. right here in the middle of this big cleared out spot right here. Whole lot of room in this area, but that's, I mean, that could have fallen like that, but what are the odds of it being an X and being near all that other stuff? Can't rule that out as something they did, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna head up the trail, see if I can find anything else before I head back. Gotta go get ready for work soon, so I'm gonna head back here in just a minute. There was something then too. Something just, I mean, it almost sounded like a stomp. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna head back up this way and see if I can find anything else, and if I do, I'll be sure to show you guys what I come across. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and as soon as I find something else, I'll let you guys know.